The reason why I asked that is because I've just started a new hobby, racing snails. And I thought to myself, if I take the shells off, it'll make them go faster. It doesn't work, it just makes them sluggish. So, just to the right of these traffic lights, on the corner, on the right-hand side, directly opposite those traffic lights, that cream-coloured building is the Lanesborough Hotel. Yeah, so just over there on the right-hand side, on the corner, is the Lanesborough Hotel. And the Lanesborough Hotel contains the most expensive suite in London, the Royal Suite, costs £28,000 a night. And I know that because I went in just before I started this job about 7 months ago. I went into the Lanesborough Hotel and I had a word with the receptionist. I said to her, "What do you actually get for £28,000 a night?" She said, "Well, so you get 7 rooms, 7 bathrooms, a study, a butler, chauffeur-driven Rolls-Royce Phantom." I said, "Is breakfast included?" She said, "No, sir." And there it is on the right. The Lanesborough Hotel on the right-hand side. This is Hyde Park Corner. This is the busiest roundabout in London. 40,000 vehicles go around it every day. And just there on the left-hand side, that's Apsley House, number 1 London. The former Duke of Wellington, Arthur Wellesley, lived in there. He's most famous for defeating Napoleon Bonaparte in the Battle of Waterloo, 1815. And just here on the right-hand side, just there on the right-hand side is the Wellington Arch. There it is, designed in 1828 by Decimus Burton. On top of the Wellington Arch, just there on the right-hand side, that bronze sculpture that we can see is the largest in Europe, the largest bronze sculpture in Europe. And, the name of the sculpture is called Quadriga, the angel of peace descending onto the chariot of war, on top of the arch on the right-hand side. Straight ahead of us, but now to the left over the wall, these are the gardens of Buckingham Palace. Yes, 45 acres in size. There they are on the left-hand side. Buckingham Palace itself. Buckingham Palace itself. Well, Buckingham Palace used to be called Buckingham House. It was owned by the Duke of Buckingham, and then George III bought it in 1762 as a gift for his wife. His son, George IV, had it extended, along with the architect John Nash. And Queen Victoria was the first monarch to move in there in 1837 to make it her London residence. So it has 775 rooms. It's got 19 staterooms, 78... Yeah, sure, it's okay. Alright, so 78 bathrooms, 52 royal and guest bedrooms. It's got 188 staff rooms and 92 offices. And in 1982, a man by the name of Michael Fagan decided that he wanted to see Buckingham Palace, but he didn't tell anybody about it. He climbed through the maid's window. He climbed in, she saw him, she screamed, and people thought she must have been having a nightmare. So he was left to walk around Buckingham Palace. And he walked into one of the rooms, and the room was full of presents that were addressed to Charles and Diana. So Victoria Station is just coming up here on the right-hand side. Yeah, Victoria Station is just there on the right-hand side, so 2 minutes walk on the right-hand side of Victoria Station. 85 million people use it every year. It's one of the busiest stations. You can take the Orient Express. Yes, that's right. Yes, this is the face behind the voice. So on the right-hand side is the Victoria Station. You can take the Orient Express there every Thursday from Victoria Station. And we're going to pull a left here, and very soon, coming up on the right-hand side, just next to the set of traffic lights through the gaps in the buildings, you will see Westminster Cathedral, which is the mother church of Roman Catholicism in England and Wales. And it's been there since 1903. The tower is 220 feet. You can climb right to the top of that tower. So have a look to the right as we go past the lights through the gap. Westminster Cathedral. Not to be confused with Westminster Abbey, which we're going to be seeing very soon. I don't need a hat. It's too warm down here. I'm going to take it off. I only bought this. I just bought this about an hour ago. It's too hot. It's actually too warm. So there it is on the right. Just, where is it? Where is it, Adam? Where's the London Eye? It seems to have vanished. Maybe David Copperfield's been here and he's made it. You shall study ugly. We turn into Whitehall. This is the street of government and civil service. The monument in the middle of the road is the cenotaph, where Remembrance Sunday is held every November. And just there on the left-hand side, through those arches, just there to the left at the end of the road, underground, are Winston Churchill's underground cabinet war rooms. Just as they were in the Second World War. And where these black gates are on the left-hand side, just there to the left where these black gates are, that's Downing Street. Number 10 Downing Street is on the right-hand side where Theresa May, the Prime Minister, lives. On the other side of the road is the Ministry of Defence, which is also known as the Stagecoach. Two floors. And this is not to the section of the Department of Police, which I think is the LCU of just here on the right-hand side is the banqueting house. There it is, just there to the right. That's the only part left of the original palace. We head towards Trafalgar Square. Trafalgar Square is named after the Battle of Trafalgar, which was fought and won by Horatio Lord Nelson, and there he is stood atop of his column, Nelson's column. So 1805 was the year of the battle. And Horatio Lord Nelson won the Battle of Trafalgar, defeating the French and Spanish fleets, but he lost his life to a French sniper's bullet. He'd lost the use of an arm and an eye in previous battles, couldn't swim, suffered from seasickness, died at the age of 47. When he died, they put his body in a barrel of brandy to preserve it, because they had to ship his body back from the southern coast of Spain to London. It took a couple of weeks to do it, so they preserved his body in a barrel of brandy. On the other side of Trafalgar Square, on the north side of Trafalgar Square, a big building lit up in white there is the National Gallery, which is one of the world's finest art galleries. 2,200 paintings from the 13th to the 19th centuries, including the great Italians, the Botticelli, Caravaggio, Leonardo da Vinci, all in there, many, many more. Free of charge, very good. Around the corner from the National Gallery is the National Railway Gallery. which has the only known portrait of William Shakespeare. Canada House is the building lit up just slightly to our right here. Canada House, the Canadian High Commission. There it is in the back. And just behind that bus on the right hand side is something called Oceanic House, which is where you would have bought a ticket for the Titanic in 1912.